Okay, listen up, minions. Today we are in charge. The humans are not here today, so we are gonna run the stamp meeting. Kevin, you're in charge of sign in. Stuart, you make sure nobody steals the stamps. Bob, you hand out the snacks. Dave, you lead the meeting. Bob, and Jerry, you make sure everybody follows the rules. Jerry, got it, get it, good. Let's do this thing. The minions line up at the door and try to usher everyone in. They open the door and yell, "Welcome to the stamp meeting." No one enters. They try again, "Welcome to the stamp meeting." Still no one enters. They decide to just barge in themselves and cause all sorts of havoc. They run around the room, knocking things over and generally wreaking havoc. The humans scream and run for their lives. The minions laugh hysterically and continue causing chaos until they get bored. Then they all collapse in a heap on the floor, exhausted from their hard work. Dave stands on a chair and tries to get everyone's attention. He clears his throat and says, hello, everyone, welcome to the stamp meeting. My name is Dave, and today we will be discussing the joys of stamp collecting. The minions erupt in cheers and begin stealing stamps from the attendees. Dave quickly tries to stop them, but they are too quick for him. The minions run around the room with the stamps, giggling uncontrollably. Dave chases after them, but he trips over his own feet and falls flat on his face. The minions stop and stare at him, then burst out laughing. Dave glares at them and slowly gets up. He shakes his head and says, "This is going to be a long day." Kevin sits at the table trying to look official. He puts on a pair of oversized glasses and adjusts his tie. He looks up and sees the humans staring at him. He waves awkwardly and says, hello there. Please sign in here if you haven't already." The humans hesitantly approach the table and try to sign in. However, Kevin keeps accidentally knocking things over with his oversized hands. He knocks over a glass of water, spilling it on one of the attendees. He then tries to hand someone a snack but accidentally throws it at them. The humans look at each other nervously and try to back away from the table. But Kevin blocks their way, still trying to look helpful. He says, sorry about that. Just trying to help out. So, next time you want a snack, just let me know." The humans slowly back out of the room, shaking their heads in disbelief. Kevin watches them go and sighs. He takes off his glasses and throws them on the ground. He says, "This job is harder than it looks." Bob stands by the snack table trying to hand out snacks. However, he keeps dropping them. He drops a plate of cookies, sending them scattering across the floor. He drops a bowl of fruit, which rolls away and hits someone on the head. He even drops a box of tissues, which explodes and covers everyone in toilet paper. The humans look at each other in disgust and start to walk away. But Bob stops them. He says, sorry about that. Just take whatever you want. It's all free." The humans hesitantly reach for a cookie, but Bob accidentally knocks it out of their hands. They sigh and give up. They turn to leave, but Bob blocks their way. He says, sorry about that. Just let me know if you need anything else." The humans slowly back out of the room, shaking their heads in disbelief. Bob watches them go and kicks a tissue across the floor. He says, "I don't understand why they keep leaving. Don't they like free snacks?" Jerry stands by the door trying to make sure everyone follows the rules. However, he keeps getting distracted by shiny objects. He lets a woman walk out without paying her $5 entrance fee. He lets a man bring in a laser pointer, which he promptly confiscates and plays with. He even lets a bird fly in and promptly chases after it. The humans look at each other in confusion and start to walk away. But Jerry stops them. He says, sorry about that. Just, make sure you pay your $5 on the way out." The humans sigh and give him the money. They try to leave, but Jerry blocks their way. He says, sorry about that. Just, don't bring any more lasers or birds." The humans slowly back out of the room, shaking their heads in disbelief. Jerry watches them go and kicks a stamp across the floor. He says, "They never listen, they never listen." The minions sit in a circle on the floor surrounded by the stolen stamps. They giggle uncontrollably as they try to figure out what to do with their loot. Kevin accidentally steps on a stamp and destroys it. The other minions gasp in horror and stare at him with wide eyes. Kevin looks down at the destroyed stamp and bursts into tears. The other minions try to comfort him, but he pushes them away. He says, "It's no use. I ruined everything." The other minions look at each other and shrug. They don't know what to do. Suddenly, an idea occurs to them. They all start digging through the pile of stamps and eventually find one that they think Kevin will like. They present it to him and he reluctantly accepts it. He looks at the stamp and a smile slowly spreads across his face. The other minions cheer and hug Kevin. They all laugh and giggle as they continue playing with the stamps. The humans return to the stamp meeting room to find the minions in charge. They had no choice but to accept the situation and participate in the stamp meeting run by the minions. Despite the chaos and destruction caused by the minions, the humans found themselves strangely entertained by their antics. One human even won over Kevin, who gave him a special stamp as a reward for his good behavior. As the stamp meeting came to an end, the humans thanked the minions for hosting such a memorable event. The minions, in turn, thanked the humans for providing them with so much entertainment. They all agreed that it had been a fun day for everyone involved. As the humans filed out of the stamp meeting room, they couldn't help but shake their heads and smile at the memory of the day the minions ran the show. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more hilarious minion mayhem. Don't miss out on the fun. Click here to watch this video and see the minions wreak havoc at the beach. Or click here to watch this video and see the minions cause chaos at a cafe. Whichever you choose, you're in for a treat. Just click and enjoy.